Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am up to start with tonight's show. All right, so talking about the Manchester United versus Arsenal game way day ahead of us. That's going to be on Sunday. So Paul Messin can they predict how the game will go. Now, Messin they confident say Arsenal will beat Manchester United 3-0, despite waiting many other people they talk. So this report was put out by the Metro, and they say Paul Messin's Premier League predictions. He predicts all the matches of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So including Arsenal versus Manchester United. Now, it does say it absolutely shocks me to death when people say this is now a massively different game after Manchester United beat City last weekend. In all honesty, I'd be surprised if Arsenal don't win this game. Arsenal won 3-1 away from home to one of the best teams in Italy in midweek. They went to Chelsea and they scored three in the EFL Cup not too long ago. So I don't buy this claim that facing Manchester United at home is difficult for Arsenal. Like I don't buy it. Now, Victor Gyökeres and Gabriel Jesus scoring against Inter is great news for Arsenal. I think Gyökeres needs to come off the bench in the next few games when the defenders are tired. The game will open up for him so he can make an impact. So it's better he comes on for the final 20 minutes. I can't seem to make a case for Manchester United even after their win over City. Don't get me wrong. They played well in that game, but Arsenal are just superior. Arsenal are their Oga. So Manchester United win one game and people say, oh, they can trouble Arsenal. I don't get that, bro. I don't get it. If you told me I had to bet on one of the teams to win this weekend, I actually go Arsenal. Everything points to a win for Mikel Arteta's men here. They are just too good at home. 29 points from 11 games at the Emirates Stadium. So it's obvious now. At the end of the day, you can say Manchester United beat City because they were able to outrun Manchester City, but they will not be able to outrun Arsenal. So prediction 3-0 to Arsenal. Now, in everything we Paul Messin talk, do you agree? You get say we go beat them 3-0. Because for me, 3-0 too, 3-0 they too big, go wild. You get I don't really think we'll beat them 3-0. Though if I see them, I don't go dey surprised though, because normally Manchester United will set up in a low block style. But since na new coach, maybe they fit still shock us, surprise us. But obviously, they go dey take the pressure and hit us on the break, counter attack. Now, a lot of things in my mind for this match because this match I'll be expecting Arteta to go with the Timber White combination when use for those big games. Get Timber White, make Timber dey the other wing. Maybe Timber go dey with Ahmad. Get it will depend on how this man you set up because the last time they play against City now, Bowen will be their center forward. They did not even play Sesko at all. So I no con know how Carrick go set am, but we'll just watch. But either which way, we are at home. And at our home, it is a fortress. The match go hard though. The match go tired apart because Man U will come to prove with points. And when you look at the table, Man U are close to the top four. If they are not fourth, they will be fifth. They are very, very close. So they're going to believe, say, if they beat Arsenal, they will be sending a message that they are back. And it will make Man U mistakenly beat Arsenal. Baba, they're going to tell you now, say, they won't go win the league. I know all those Man U fans, so na normal level. If you look what dey happen for Twitter today, pray for Arsenal the trend. For you to know say Manchester United fans, all of them, if they post something, they will just add pray for Arsenal. Say, say wetin they go do Arsenal. Pray for Arsenal o, because wetin Arsenal go say, Arsenal no go believe am. They just dey make mouth. Me, I no just wan talk too much. I just say na on Sunday na. Shebi na on Sunday. Today na Thursday, tomorrow Friday. Very soon na Sunday go reach. And another thing we say, Manchester City go also first us play. Remember, they are playing Wolves. We then go first us play. They'll play on Saturday. So we will see what will happen. Whether Wolves go collect pass question paper from Bodo Glimt, they shock Manchester United. We don't really know. So either way, I'm monitoring everything to see what will happen. Now, Casemiro said, don't tell everybody, say at the end of the season, he will hang in boots for Manchester United and go elsewhere. It's going to be a free agent. So from the look of things, Man you no want to extend the contract, or maybe I don't want to extend. I don't agree. I don't really know the situation of things. But what I can tell you is that it's going to be going at the end of the season. You get now, even the butcher will be Lisandro Martinez. So Ikoro talk say in best birthday gifts was winning against Manchester City. He could use Elialan words. He say now we have to stay humble. Get so everybody got the tag Elialan, got the reference. I've got Elialan. Now start all those stay humble. Yeah, so everybody done the user. Now away from that. So I stumbled upon this disturbing news about Kai Havertz this evening. It didn't really touch me, yet. Because what you got to hear now say, according to Isaac Khan, so it say Arsenal have concerns over Kai Havertz's long-term fitness. And it is understood he suffered ligament damage on his return from the original injury when he do surgery. Now, with Arsenal forced to limit his minutes to give him the best chance of playing a key role this season. In fact, subsequent reports I can see, you get from Asakan, I say Arsenal have concerns over Kai Havertz's fitness after his knee flared up again after his recent return from injury. So there are fears it could have long-term ramifications that could see the club forced to settle for prolonged management of his game time. Now, and I remember wetin I talk less than yesterday, I been at this morning, wey I talk say the only reason we go make Arsenal enter market say dem dey find a striker or maybe a winger na say we get one kind substantial injury, you get. Now, this is the substantial injury. Because for me, I would say instead of taking a risk and taking a gamble on Kai Havertz, hoping that okay, it's going to come good, why not just tell the guy, man, go to continue rehabilitation, go market, buy one confirmed striker. This one they say Mateta won't come out, Mateta no one come out. Juventus no go for Mateta again. They don't sign a NS3. So why not enter the market, look for somebody, either a winger, a scoring winger, or a center forward, just the bar you get. So that I go fit replace this Kai Havertz, because this same Kai Havertz now, what if tomorrow now transfer window don finish now, we come here say need another surgery to repair wetin don happen, because they are talking about ligaments, knee ligaments. So now where my mind and my head dey, it is the universe giving you an opportunity to bring in somebody. If Arsenal go market now go bring somebody, everybody go understand say okay, Kai Havertz has a problem. Kai Havertz did it before for us, we went and brought a village Cheze. Now he's about to do it again for us. What will be our response? So I want to believe Friday, when Ateta go do in press conference, maybe they ask her, are you guys still entering the market? Do you want to do business? Now wetin me I dey expect, or maybe na deadline day we go see the deal happen, you get. Tempt people, test their resolve, give them money make dem say no. Now wetin me I dey expect, but we'll just watch and observe how things dey go sha. Now, away from that, so I can't see reports about Nwaneri according to Isakan. Now, it is understood that Arsenal were conscious of interest in Nwaneri from rivals. That's before the Nwaneri signed in contract. So many people like Man City, Chelsea, even Dortmund, they were all looking for him. Now, to pursue those people, Arsenal can actually integrate Nwaneri into the first 11 to give a hope, say, first 11 day for you, first 11 day for you. So as he can sign contract, Arsenal can calm down and say, okay, now you already signed. That's why they're not going to give her much game time. Now they can say, okay, instead of just to stay and not play, they can go out on loan. So now what is a can they explain it gets, which means if not for the contract, Nwaneri for never even enter the Arsenal first team at all. They just fast track him because they don't want loser. So I understand the what they do. Say okay, at least now the loan they don't send them out now. It go really ginger the guy, say make it actually come play well. So that one will make a whole lot of sense. Now, quickly, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeni Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So Moko will also bring you a message from Madam Adobe, who has this Turkish furniture, beautiful furniture where they don't bring into the country. Now they get complete set available for sale. They get 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, 6 throw pillows. Now, if you're interested, make you contact Madam Adobe on 080 206 026 34. And the location of this furniture now Shongotedu Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, do well to actually reach out to her. Now, away from that, so De Zerbi, Roberto De Zerbi, they call it normal now, they call it interview and they ask him about the players so they don't bring to the club. They don't say they sign Timber twin brother, Quentin Timber. They sign that one, they sign Nwaneri. So Babaka they talk say these two players when sign and straight into the first level they go. And another person when go like when for wish to coach. Now saying go like to coach Odegaard, go like to coach Florian Wirtz, Ulisse Palmer, you get mention some of all these fantastic players we really go like to coach. Now, Gold.com call give us the report where Roberto De Zerbi they talk say Nwaneri will go straight to the Marseille squad. So when you read the entirety of this particular report, you can say not just Nwaneri, say both Nwaneri, both Timber. We say as far as Timber and Nwaneri are concerned, they are two strong players, and I'm really happy to have them in the squad. The Italian coach declared. More surprisingly, De Zerbi hinted that there will be no bedding in period, no acclimatization. They will just jump inside. They could be as ready as early as Saturday. These are two quality players for sure. Timber has a lot of experience and Nwaneri has talent. So he's a very high potential player. Again. So me, I did happy for Nwaneri because now what they pray for. So they could just launch a baptism of fire. Again, they go play RC Lens. So go face Lens, and I hope that he does well. He gets making the display very well for them. He gets help them secure Champions League qualification. He gets and subsequent Champions League matches if they qualify for the double-legged and tied for the round of 16 or direct entry. Either way, I wish him all the best. Now, Kaveh Solokor. I can't watch when you talk for Sky Sports. So he got to talk about Christian Nørgaard. So he got to talk say Arsenal no get any plan to let Nørgaard come out, even though many people the reason say they go like to sign Nørgaard. You get say there is no plan to let him leave. You get although the guy at the end of the season fit still find in square root because this Christian Nørgaard wey you see, he never start any Premier League match since we sign am. He don start league cup games, but you see Premier League, he never starts. So that is like a sign that Arteta doesn't really fully trust him for the Premier League because this Premier League go dey like this now. There is no room for error. Not that this Premier League, no, massively adapted, but there is no room for error. As long as Zubimendi remains 100% fit, physio certify am A-OK, they go everly play am. Highest thing wey go happen be say they go comot Zubimendi maybe 70-something minutes, put in Nørgaard. Na the highest thing wey fit happen. And I no really blame Arteta because as Arteta dey like this, he really wants to win this league and ensure he increases our margin wey we go take dey win games. So na wetin I really understand for wetin Mikel Arteta dey do. Now, away from that, Ricardo Calafiori post this picture for Instagram today without any caption. So people come dey speculate, say, what does this mean? Does this mean you are now okay? You are going to be available on Sunday? Because that is the thing wey people dey debate. Nobody really know wetin e really mean, but we just dey wait e get on Friday. Because Arteta tell us say Calafiori don already resume training, but he never dey do intensive training. So by Friday, we are going to know the number wey Arteta will give us again. Because this Arteta aje. If Arteta tell you say anyway, we cannot go that side. But anytime Arteta dey talk for press conference, take it with a pinch of salt sometimes. Because Baba no dey talk true. We can just leave am for that angle. Now know wetin I dey talk. Now let's move forward. Now Chris Whitley published, not really published, he posted this 2026 Deloitte Football Money League. The thing don go viral now. Every club don dey look how much their club earned last season. So this report, they let us know the top 20 clubs wey make the most money last season, 2024-2025 season. Now, a summary of the report before we enter the report properly. Chris Whitley call the show say Real Madrid now be the number one. They recorded 1.16 billion euros. Liverpool become the highest earning Premier League club for the first time, 836 million euros. We and Liverpool no dey far apart. You get, we no really dey far apart. We earn 821 million. But I go still show you the table. Now, Barcelona na second, Bayern Munich na third, PSG na fourth. Then the first time in history, no English team is in the top four. Man City dey sixth, Arsenal move up to seventh. So the total revenue for the top 20 clubs has recorded 12.4 billion. Now, here is the actual report. So the way that they do the table, they get like three different rows now. So the first one na match day income. Arsenal generated 183 million for match day revenue for tickets wey dey buy dey enter the stadium. Now for broadcast rights, we earn 324 million. Now for commercial, all those sponsorships, we say, oh, we don't get this new sponsor, we don't get that new sponsor, we earned 314 million. E come total 821 million, and we dey for number 7 there. 821.7 you get. Go see say Man City na 829 million, Liverpool na 836, so we are not really that far apart. That's why you talk say we dey make money sef, money dey. You say Arsenal, Arsenal are a club that is perfectly run well. We are financially stable, FFP stable, anything kiniko, any type of whatever you want to call it, stable na we dey. We no get issue, you get. We have a fantastic stadium, fantastic fan base, good coach, good players. Wetin remain na trophy. That is the only icing on the cake. They just sprinkle am. And this season, I no wan put that God factor. I almost went there, but I don't want to go there. So this season, I believe say it will happen. Yano Machele. All right, away from that, we will also bring you another message from another of our sponsor, wey they call Dove and Dove International Academy, wey dey for Ikenne for Ogun State, Nigeria. So they bring you the first private professional football academy in Nigeria and West Africa, combining academics and sports. Some of the benefits you would enjoy at Dove and Dove International include trials and placements at an academy in the United Kingdom and Europe, as well as college and university scholarships. Now, you will get exposure to local and international media. Admission is ongoing into JSS 1 to 3 and SS 1 to 3. So if you're interested, make you contact Dove and Dove International on +234 8066866665 or +23481 56282562 to get started. And like usual, they send me videos and pictures of some of the students who they train for their academy. So if you're interested, I want to put your word there. So their number is at the bottom of the screen. Get the number and get in touch with them ASAP. So the biggest news of the night. Now, the fact that Paul Messi, the doctor, the match will play on Sunday against Manchester United. We are going to beat them 3-0. Say Manchester United no fit do anything. Say because they beat Man City no mean nothing. We are going to demolish them. Well, what will be your own prediction for that game? And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night, and I'll get out. All right, guys. Ciao.